I live at 47 East St Helens Street, Abingdon. I confirm that the evidence of identification I gave on the 2nd of October. I was married in Prague in 1965. My husband was a harpsichordist with an international reputation. His ambition was considerable, and the fact that he did not attain the heights of it depressed him greatly. I am consultant pathologist at the John Radcliffe Infirmary, Oxford. On the 1st of October 1975, Alan John Taylor was admitted to the Radcliffe Infirmary, Oxford. He died the same day. I have carried out a post-mortem examination of his body and now produce my report, in which I give the cause of death as multiple injuries. It seems that Mr. Taylor dropped from a considerable height to the pavement, and the injuries are consistent with that. I am the Assistant Area Director of Social Service Department of the county. Me and my department have had a good deal to do with Mr. Taylor towards the end to try and help him. This started on the 9th of September when one of our social workers got a call from the headmistress at the school of which one of the children attended. The school, when they subsequently saw Mrs. Taylor, was going to express our willingness to help. I live at 24 Stockholm Park, Wantage, Oxon. On the 1st of October, I had started work about 8:45 a.m. in East St Helens Street and was digging up trenches across the street. I looked up and saw a man lying in the gutter where he could not have been for a few more moments. I went and saw he was injured. All I could see was blood flowing from one side of his face, and he was twitching and shaking. I live at 47 East St Helens Street, Abingdon. In October, I had only been living there for a few days. I was a tenant of the ground floor flat. I had met Mrs. Taylor because I knew the previous tenants, and I had met Mr. Taylor on the Sunday and also on the Tuesday. They lived in the remainder of the house. Mrs. Not Taylor was not there when I arrived. I knew that she had gone to the Sacred Heart Convent, and I knew why. I knew Mr. Taylor was very mentally ill. I am police constable in the Thames Valley Police Station at Abingdon. About 9 a.m. or so, I went to 47 East St Helens Street, and Mr. Taylor was still lying in the road. In relation to number 7, it was directly outside, and he was in the gutter. He was very badly injured about the head, and he was taken to the John Radcliffe. I arranged that I went back to number 47. I found this note, which is now produced. It was downstairs in the music room. There is no indication of when it was written. I found a small bottle of Macedonian tablets as well. I went upstairs to the second floor. In the front room bedroom, the top sash of the window was completely down. There was a small table in front of the windows, about 4 foot from the window. There was a pair of slippers in front of the window and a photograph placed on the chair in front of the window of Mr. Taylor, and his glasses and a watch were on the table. The inference he had climbed out the top of the window and dropped to the street. You would have to step over the window sill and over the sash. I would say it was an easy operation. If you had lifted the bottom one, it would have obviously been easier. I did not try and moving the bottom sash.